Ow!
Morning.
Hi.
Morning.
I don't even remember how to do this.
Hmm?
I haven't done one of these in like 8 weeks.
Basically the way it works is you shut up,
Okay.
I talk. Every
Okay.
once in a while you pipe in with like some little zinger or like some silly catchphrase.
Okay.
And then we're done.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright. Hi everyone.
Hazupi!
Zingadow.
Too early on that one on mine. Okay.
Welcome to the Double Midnight DMcast. We're back. We had some illnesses to deal with last week. So I was going to do the DMcast by myself, but it was a crazy day. Like, I left the store at 5, and I was exhausted.
He needs me.
It was a huge day. It was a huge day. It was a big day, sales-wise. Wednesdays here have been getting crazier and crazier. So,
yeah.
You know.
So keep it up, peoples.
Yeah. I should turn that into a shirt. Keep it up, peoples.
Keep it up, peoples.
Mm-hmm.
What's the catchphrase? Catchphrase.
Yeah, last week was the big launch of Marvel's Fear itself. Off to a good start. It's kind of, setting the stage for things. It's the first issue. Give it a try. We still got it in stock.
Yep.
And non-player was the other big thing last week from Image. Everybody.
Non-player is really good.
Yeah.
The next big Image thing. The next big Image thing that everyone's going to want.
If you're not reading Image or checking out Image these days, you're really missing out on the boat because they're putting out some great stuff, and it's selling out quick. But we're doing a pretty good job of keeping it in stock. So
come try it.
So well, there you go. That's your segue.
My segue?
Yeah.
I wish I had a segue. I'd
It's
ride
your
that
segue
thing.
into your book.
All right.
Book.
So
Set them up for
I
it.
thank you.
And you just
Serve and I
fall.
miss and it hits me in the all right. Butcher Baker, The Righteous Maker. We actually have the second printing of the first one this week, and number 2. This is for all those fans of the anti-hero, the Garth Ennis type of character, and it's actually not written by Garth Ennis. It's written by Joe Casey. Yeah, very good, very funny, very just.
Yeah, it's kind of like a if you can picture the comedian from Watchmen just being over.
Not dying.
Yeah, just overly adult. We'll say it that way.
And since you have a whole big stack of books, I'm actually going to jump to a hardcover. Uncanny X-Force. Cannot stress enough how good this book is. This first story arc is amazing. It has some of the most insane things I've ever seen in an X book in it. And just absolutely loved it. So now's your chance to get it all nice in a little hardcover because it look nice on your bookshelf. And lastly, I did the adult stuff. Now I'm going to do the kid stuff. Kung Fu Panda. This is I guess this is a sequel to the first movie, but it's a prequel to the second movie. If that makes any sense. So this is kind of like a true sequel to the first one. Really, really good. It's I mean you gotta love the Kung Fu Panda.
Just in time for the second movie, and Ape's putting out some really good kid stuff. They're doing Richie Rich. I think they got Strawberry Shortcake.
It's a different Richie Rich too.
Kung Fu Panda.
It's not the Richie Rich you think of. It's actually Richie Rich that looks really, really.
Yeah, they
cool.
do all the DreamWorks stuff. So they've got the Penguins of Madagascar. They've got Shrek, Megamind, all that stuff. So and they've got a free comic on Free Comic Day shirt.
Yes.
Free Comic Day is May 7th, so there's going to be a lot of free comics and lots of fun stuff going on here. It's always a good time. So save the date, May 7th, Free Comic Book Day.
Saturday,
and it's not
all
just
day.
like we give you one free comic and you go on your way. We give you a ton of stuff. There's artists here. We're going to give away a bunch of different things.
Yep.
So we're going to have some fun. There's going to be heroes here. There's going to be lots of stuff for kids. It's going to be a good time. So yeah, I'm going to launch into my picks of the week because I think you see I got quite a few. This week, IDW's kicking off their G.I. Joe Cobra Civil War storyline. I went back and read the entire G.I. Joe Cobra series where basically Chuckles infiltrated Cobra and at the end killed the Cobra Commander.
Spoiler alert.
So Chuckles was a complete badass. So it was like Christos Gage and Mike Costa took these like second-tier characters and made them crazy. Yep. Which was awesome.
He's not just a guy in the Hawaiian shirt anymore.
Yep. So this is kicking off. Who's going to fill in for Cobra Commander? Is it going to be Serpentor? Is it going to be Major Blood? Is it going to be Tomax or Zaymot? Is it going to be Baroness? You never know. It's going to kick off. It's launching all their new series. And if you haven't read G.I. Joe Cobra, you can try it out for $1. First issue, $1 this week.
And there's his Hawaiian shirt.
This week we kind of learned. Well, we learned what happened to cause the Age of X. Everybody's come out been wondering, conjecturing what's been going on, and we finally get an answer in this week's issue. So,
which everyone thought the answer was going to be coming at the end.
No, I think there's one more issue, and then the other Age of X one shot. This is the great cover for Birds of Prey. Everything Gail Simone does. Secret Six, Birds of Prey, and then we've got Huntress and Catman going on a date. And as you can see, they're at odds. So it's not going to be pretty.
Interesting.
And then probably the most prolonged death in comics, Death of Ultimate Spider-Man. We got a double shot this week. Double shot. Not
Pun
give anything
intended.
Away
Pun intended.
So you read this one, Ultimates Comics, Ultimate Avengers versus New Avengers of the Ultimates of the Ultimate Universe. Longest title ever. And then Ultimate Spider-Man, you read that, they kind of dovetail at the end, so you want to check that out.
Cool.
And then this week we've got the Walking Dead Survivor's Guide, which is basically kind of like the official handbook of the Walking Dead universe.
I am so excited to read that and to follow along because there's so many characters. I don't remember some of them because it's been so long. So
and I love how it has, like, Alice, first appearance, issue 29, last appearance, issue 48. So it's like,
Some people will be the one and done.
Yep.
Other people will last a while.
Yep. So yeah, a lot of good stuff out this week. That's kind of just scratching the surface. We've got all kinds of trades. Oh, the one I wanted to really get was the big honking Walt Simonson Thor omnibus.
Thing is about that big. We couldn't get it. We couldn't even carry it over.
Right.
It's about
you
that
could
big.
literally beat somebody to death with it. It's huge.
We don't recommend it, though.
Yeah, but it's like one of those classic runs collected in a huge hardcover, and it's pretty nice. A lot of stuff out this week. A lot of trades, some toys. We got a little bit of everything.
Fun.
So
just fun. And if you want to see something super cool, come by on Friday and come help us watch the smokestack come down across the street. I'm obsessed. The big smokestack that's been up for, I don't know,
50, 60
50,
years.
60, 100 years.
It's a 6-story smokestack, and they're just going to demolish it. Because they're building, right across the street from us, they're building a new municipal complex with the police and all that stuff. So they've been tearing down buildings and all kinds of stuff. It's been pretty cool.
The floor's been shaking, and it's been creepy because with our Godzilla cover, the floor's shaking. Yeah, it was kind of weird. But that smokestack's coming down tomorrow. No, Friday at noon.
Yeah, nice.
So
so
come spend your lunch here.
Yeah. I know Justin is.
Is he coming really for that?
Yeah, I think he took the day off. That's dedication. But I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. This weekend we've got a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament in the afternoon. We're going to be going down to Larry's wonderful Woodburn comic show, setting up there to visit our old friend Larry, and there's all kinds of stuff coming up in the upcoming weekends. April 30th and May 1st, probably the most jam-packed weekend we've seen in quite a while. We've got we're doing a blood drive on the Saturday. We're having a Yu-Gi-Oh! Sneak peek. We're going to be at Boston Comic-Con. Boston Comic-Con on May 1st. There's a Magic National Qualifier.
The qualifier on the 1st, that was, that's just the icing on the crazy cake right there.
Yep. And that's the weekend before Free Comic Book Day, and then the weekend after is GraniteCon. Tony Moore is going to come in and do a signing here on that Saturday. So,
Not sure how we're pulling all that off, but we're going to try.
So what I want to say is, if you're not yet, be a fan on our Facebook page. Sign up for our newsletter, because this is where we put all that information out, because there's not enough time to do it here on the video cast. But
an 8-hour podcast.
Yeah, so that's the place to get the latest news. You can also follow us on Twitter, DM Comics, and I think we're going to go get ready for the day. So everybody have a happy Wednesday.
Peace.
And we'll see you later.
See you.